can't be stuck to one thing, you know? Yeah,
I think that's so cool. I love that idea of like balance and opposites and you know, two sides of the same coin, etc.
2 coins, 1 guy.
Ew.
I don't know why I said that.
Oh my god. You know what was brought up in my attention the other day? Brought it to my attention was the Pain Olympics.
Oh my gosh.
I never watched it.
I never watched it either, but dude, that sounded
Just
so
the stories
bad.
of it?
Was it real?
Apparently. It was like what? Maybe like 2010-ish?
I remember hearing about that, yeah, and like
Somewhere around there. And just
before
like
high school.
I
No?
feel like it was mostly guys doing
100%.
crazy stuff. So explicit warning. There was some of them like
Yeah, you want to talk
like-
about it?
cutting they were cutting parts of their body and like seeing what's underneath.
Yo, not
Like, isn't that gross? Or just like literally doing like chopping things off.
Yeah.
Like,
you know, ain't nobody want to think about the Pain Olympics anymore.
like, do you think
that was a time
person-
and a place, and that's gone.
Okay, the person who chopped his member off, like, do you think he had a good
Time?
social life?
Or a good time?
Like,
Before, after,
life is
during?
so good for me. I actually don't even need this.
Let's get it. Let's film it.
Forget it. If I want to go hard in life, I have to do other things. Chop it off, put it in a jar.
Make the sickest beat you can.
DJ No Balls, No Dick. Drops the sickest album.
What else is good?
You think telekinesis is real? Or sorry, not telekinesis, telepathy. Telepathy.
Is that conversations between 2 people inside like their heads? Like
Yeah. So like I could telepathy is like I could talk to you without in my mind and you would hear it and talk back to me. Telekinesis, like kinetic,
It's like moving shit.
is moving shit with your mind. Yeah. Think that's real?
Which one?
Either or.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. You know what is cool though?
Magic.
There are these.
Like,
you ever heard of the Hogan
closest.
twins?
Hulk Hogan? And his twin brother, Marc Hogan?
Is Mulk? Hey brother,
It's Marc.
it's Mulk Hogan. So the Hogan twins are these conjoined twins, and I believe they're in British Columbia. They're sisters that are joined at the head, and I think they share the same brain, or their brains are connected. They can talk to each other in their heads without saying anything.
Are you
out loud.
serious?
They can tell each other jokes.
Think it's true or just like publicity?
I think it's true.
Oh.
I mean, like so it's not even like their heads are like 2 coconuts
It's like one
beside
head.
each other. It's like half and half is it's almost like one head with 2 faces at the bottom almost. And obviously it's a different shape, like 2 olives almost. But it's not like we're side by side. It's like I'm in your head. We share the same cranium.
I'd be panicking. I'd be like, this person's in my head. No
You're
freedom.
You're mad at them, just like punch them in the face.
Just think bad thoughts.
Isn't that crazy?
But they always say like twins have telepathy too, you know? Or like twins have that sense and instinctual.
Yeah, I would say more like a 6th sense.
You think so?
Either that
Or like a special bond. Like they've been growing up together so they
You know
know
what?
and like can act and react the same
Yeah,
way.
now that I'm thinking about it, I think it's less of a I think it is a 6th sense. I don't think it's exclusive to twins. I think we all have it. I think it comes in the form of our gut intuition.
Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis, but what?
Why'd you agree?
I don't know. I just said
Sixth
it.
Sense with Bruce Willis, the movie?
Oh, Sixth Sense. I've never seen it.
Oh, good movie.
But I think everyone has this innate gut intuition, 6th sense. I think some people have lost their connection to it.
Well, in the Sixth Sense, the movie, the Sixth Sense is talking to dead people.
Oh, that's where the I See
That's
Dead
what-
People comes from.
Yeah. It's from that movie.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know it was Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
It's his French name.
Bruce cut off his willies in the Pain
He is the
Olympics.
Pain Olympics. Bruce Willis, Pain Olympics. Yeah, so can both those 6 senses be 2 different things then? Or they both kind
Like
of like
twins versus like just our gut intuition.
No, the twins thing versus the seeing dead people thing. Because now we're both calling them 6th sense.
I think they're different. I think the Sixth Sense movie idea of seeing dead people, I think that's just like totally made up. Or it's schizophrenia.
Wow. I knew a guy that sister saw dead people. But my dad's old boss's son, he told us that when we were outside in the backyard. He said that his son, my dad's his son sees dead people. Remember that?
Yeah, kind of. But what does that mean? Like, hey Bob, how's it going? I know
Oh,
you're
it's going
dead.
good. He lays in bed.
Hey, Hulk Hogan, what's up, brother? I've been dead for 30 years. Okay. I don't know.
I died in utero.
Well, it's so.
It's like this teased ass fetus.
I competed and failed in the Pain Olympics, brother. Well, I mean, like, so I do not see dead people. I don't think so. It's
How do you
hard.
know?
It's hard for me to even believe that that's a thing. Actually,
Fair,
funny you
fair.
say that, because some people, not that they don't know, but there was a story of a guy who had schizophrenia. He didn't know he had schizophrenia, or he did, I don't know. But he was in a library, and this guy asked to sit beside him. And he's like, yeah, sure. And after they're studying for a bit, they start telling jokes and they start laughing. And then, a couple minutes goes by and the librarian comes over to the first guy and is like, hey, like, I need you to stop because you're scaring people. He's like, what? And he looks over and the guy's not there.
Whoa.
So he has schizophrenia. So like, maybe the guy disappearing after when he's like, oh, what are you talking about? Maybe that doesn't happen for people who claim they see dead people.
But for them, they believe that person's really there.
Well, belief is not rooted in facts.
But the fact is that this person's here. How much harder of a fact can you get than this person is right here talking to me? Feel?
To you or to the objective world?
But for him, it's a fact because he doesn't know what the objective world is thinking or sees.
So his truth.
Just like my blue might not be your blue because I might have colorblind.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, this is blue. And you're like, no, that's actually green.
Well, I think something existing versus not existing is kind of different from what we both perceive to be a brown bench.
You think so? Because we both perceive this person being there or not.
Okay,
being
so
there.
take this for example. I see a cat on this bench. Do you see the cat?
No.
So for me, it's true.
And for
But
me,
to the world, is it true?
but who knows? Because now you're saying yes and I'm saying no.
Okay, what if every other person in the world says, I don't see a cat? And I'm like, guys, there's literally a cat right here. Then it's not that it can't
So
be
you're telling?
true.
Do you think you have to tell that person that that's not true to them? What they see is not true. So it's like
Yeah,
it's
probably.
like I see red. Everyone else, like this is blue, dude. This is blue. So
And
now
you're
it's like,
just like-
but this is all I see is red. Now you telling
Then
me
I-
I'm wrong, but that's
Yeah.
exactly what I see.
Yeah.
That would hurt so much.
Well, that's probably like a brain defect or like a
Chemical
brain
imbalancement.
defect. Like your sensory systems are messed up or something. Because think about the guy in the library. He found out the guy wasn't there, but it was real to him. But to the librarian and everyone else who's getting freaked out, they're like, no, he's not there. Like, you're wrong. Yeah, but really, you have schizophrenia.
Okay, so let me add in what